Hello again. We are recording the third step or the third video in this series on how to create a Squarespace site. Hopefully this will be pretty quick. It's just designed to get you started and get you rolling. Obviously there's a lot more to it than we could go through, but this is just simply kind of meant to get everything in action. So, alright, so let's look. I have created all the pages, got the theme installed, got the template installed, and we have our basic kind of look to the site. Now this is okay. This is okay for now. You'll notice if we go here and look at the live preview, we'll see that they've got all this social media stuff, and we're missing that. And they've also got this address looks like an email address. Oh, and it pulls you over there. So right, so that's we're going to have to add that later, but this for now will be okay. This is all in the settings. So we're missing that at this point, but that's not a crisis. We are okay. We're doing alright. Alright, let's see. Blog. Okay, yeah, and our blog page is looking pretty barren. Let's go ahead and add the blog posts. We're not going to add real blog posts. We're going to add fake ones, which is kind of lame, but we'll just do it anyway. Alright, so add post. Alright, we're already on the blog page. This is a title. Alright, I'm pretty imaginative when it comes to these things, so here's a title. And then I'm just going to use regular lorem ipsum, good old Alfred, and I'm just going to put a paragraph in, and then I'm actually going to do another one, paragraph. So that's going to create some sweet paragraphage. I don't really care, what this says. I'm going to replace it anyway. I don't need to bother with these things at this point because I'm actually going to write posts. But that doesn't pertain to this. This is another title. This is another title. Okay, so we're going to put a couple more paragraphs in, get some lipsum up in here, and lipsum. Cool. So 2 paragraphs is enough, and 2 posts is enough. Good. So we're looking sweet. Let's look at it. All right. So it doesn't look quite as bare. It doesn't look quite as awesome because it's not. Let's see what their blog page looks like. Blog. Yeah. Right. Okay. So they've got a huge. Must be something that's not loading in there. So yeah, basically that's how it's supposed to look. Come on, load up. It's gonna take a long time. Okay, well that's fine. I'm not interested in you taking a long time thing. Looks like they both are. Okay, so it's actually loading now, which is fantastic. So here we've got our homepage, and then we're gonna reload this. I'll reload it. So let's relive preview it. See what it's actually looking like when it's supposed to load. Oh, it got a slider. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, so this was a huge image that wasn't loading up. So our blog page does not look as impressive, but that's okay. It will in the future. We may be assured of that. Okay, so for the time being, we're just going to leave the rest of this out. Our blog posts don't have any images kind of associated with them, so there's no slider for the blog. That's okay. We're not too concerned about that at this point. All right, so the main thing that I want to do here is add our images. So we're just going to do something nice and chill, which is, what are we going to do? We're going to add some sweet images. So what images? In order to set the images for the pages, I wish I could, my pet peeves is that Squarespace doesn't allow you to have both of these open at the same time, which is really annoying because I'm used to doing that in WordPress. But yeah, you gotta constantly switch back and forth. An easy way to switch back and forth, you can hit the escape key. Keep that in mind if you want to. You can switch by using the escape key. So in order to set this background image, you actually have to use this settings. So you go to page settings right here. Each of these is specific to each page, and you can see the thumbnail image. Now this is, it's actually huge. It's not actually a thumbnail image, but we're gonna go ahead and trash that and get it out of here and go over here and browse our images. Let's see, what images are we gonna use? Let's see. We need to get some image view, and you're obviously not seeing anything. Here we go. I'll pull it over for you. So here's some stock images we got pulled up. What can we do? What can we do? So this is a home page, and I want it to look really legitimate. I want to look really cool, and I want everyone to be impressed by my legitimacy. What would I use? I'm going to go back one, and I'm going to look at, I think the stock photos are actually pretty sweet, so we're going to use those. I'm a big fan of coffee shops, so let's go with that. Let's see. Death to stock. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff that I love. Problem with images is it can get really weird really fast. Let's see. And it can be really super time consuming, so it's a good idea to spend a couple hours on it and then just stick with it, because otherwise you'll end up screwing yourself. Oh, unsplash. There we go. Alright. These guys are all, come on, give me your profiles. Give me your, there we go. Alright, here we go. Computers. Computers with, let's see. Oh, beautiful. Nice little MacBook coffee situation going on. It's not loading though. Let's see. I really want to see that. I want to see that big. Okay, well that's not going to let me. Alright. Well, for the purposes of this, we're going to go with that, I think. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag this from our image area to the thumbnail. Now the nice thing about Squarespace is that they just upload and process and crop everything right there. You don't have to do any image editing, because they make it dummy proof. So you can upload a huge image and it'll resize it, and it doesn't lose any quality, which is super fantastic. They do all that on their system, on their servers, which is probably pretty intensive, but it's beautiful for me because I can just download a huge image from a stock photo website, and then I can upload it, and I don't have to do processing or whatever. It just looks good, which is exactly what I want. So all right, we've got our, it looks like an outdoor coffee shop situation or something. We'll look at it big. So we hit save, and we're gonna look at the home page now and see what it looks like. Okay, perfect. Look at this. Look how awesome we look. We're super legitimate. We're intelligent, and we got all this awesome hardware that we're gonna use to build your website, and also we use moleskins. So hey, how can we be any dumber? No. I mean, how could we not be cool? Because moleskins are so sweet. But actually, I don't like that image, so we're gonna change it. And then I promise that'll be the only time I change. That's a lie. I'm definitely going to change again. Let's see if we can get a big image. Yeah, I'm going to go something, I think, probably go with one of these guys. Yeah, let's go with this one. And we'll let that one upload. I'll pause it during the upload so you don't have to listen to me talk. Okay, image is loaded. And we'll hit save. Cool, so we've got a nice home image. Load it on up. And it's okay. It kind of, I don't know, it turned out weirdly, but we can make some adjustments and it will look good. So now we have to choose images for all the rest of these and change them out in exactly the same way. How we do that is view page, oh sorry, wrong one. We go settings and then thumbnail image, and they're all determined this way. For every major kind of top level page there is one of these thumbnail images. So that's how we set those. And we just need to choose something that's appropriate for each one. So I'm going to do that off of this video, and then I will upload them and they will look fantastic. Okay, thanks. Next video.